Hello everybody, Jimmy Young here with your Trade Finder for Monday, August 26th and a review of Friday, August 23rd. For Friday we're saying we're neutral, really not sure what to do. And as you can see, a good choice. We really didn't do much of anything. Market is extremely quiet. Look at these price changes, guys. Really tiny across the board. But let's take a look at the charts anyway. Here's your pound dollar pair. You had a European breakout buy, but you didn't have room to go up. You had a European breakout sell, you didn't have room to go down. In between here, you did get the UK GDP, a little better than expected, not a trade signal. And that was a little jump up. That's what would have set up the European breakout, but no trade signal because you didn't have room to go up. You get a JB sell here. A decent little trade, but you needed it to go all the way down to 21. You can see it kind of stopped 5 times in this 40 area. So potential for a nice decent little trade if you held it to the end of the day. Still a little something in it. You didn't get any buy signals there, so that was pretty good. I think that's about it, guys. You got here's that GDP number, 0.7, not quite good enough for a trade signal, so no trade. No signals in euro dollar at all, didn't give anything. And dollar yen you had a potential here, a little 20-point trade. Right before 7 you had the JB sell, so after 7 London time, 78 retracement, 20-point minimum stop. Going for a 20-point profit, you would have hit that, and you actually would have been okay here because you would have had a stop up here, so you would have had you would have had a chance for more perhaps. A lot of this price action here, starting right here. Well, this part of it could have been related to a good new home sales number for the U.S. But then you see it kind of settled down and made a second little move. I will take another look at that U.S. home sales number in a moment. Canada had its CPI number, and it was 1.4, a little worse than expected, but not good enough to give a trade signal, so no trade going on there. Here's the U.S. new home sales. We don't normally trade that, but in live trading somebody was saying the euro dollar went up 50 points. I think what you want to look at is it went up more like 20 points in the first 5 minutes, settled in for in the first minute, and then it settled in for quite a while, and eventually it did get to 50 points, but it took quite a while. You can see it's just very little bit of a news spike. That's about all it was across the board. So U.S. home sales still not really a huge indicator, but the market's clutching for straws these days. There was a little reaction to it. I think Colin pointed that out, so good try, Colin. It's something we'll keep an eye on in the future. For tomorrow, for Monday, this one here, this is a daily candlestick system sell trade setup. Once we have the trade on, the profit target's a little beyond our room to go down number, but it's certainly something worth considering. Other than that, you got a little bit of confirmation. Looks like the commodities are slowing down a little bit, and the euro's fighting back. So, looking for a down day for the dollar to back up that dollar yen possible sell trade. Looks okay, doesn't not a strong indication. And I noticed with the yen pairs as well. What the heck did I put there? I put the wrong one there. I doubled up on that. Yeah, sorry, I had to write charts on the other one, so I got to fix this one. I'll fix that later. You have to take a look at that in the high-low charts. That's the wrong set of charts there for the yen pairs. Okay, so this week's news events, we don't have much at all. Nothing until Wednesday. None of them are normal tradable ones, but these are the things we'll be looking at later in the week. So as far as Monday goes, market remains very quiet. Really no directional view. That daily candlestick setup trade in dollar yen looks about the best for Monday. And again, it doesn't quite have the room to go down it needs, but it's a trade in general to be looking possibly to sell dollar yen. Looks like an okay trade, although you do have higher lows, higher highs going on, so it's far from definite, but that's about all I can see. Alright guys, that's about it. Speak to you all tomorrow. Jimmy Young signing off. I'm going to London tomorrow, so that Trade Finder will be out rather early. I'm flying out, catching a 7:30 plane, so I'll be on the plane by 6:30 p.m. Eastern, which means by 11:30 p.m. London